I'm Warren Davis, and you're watching the Evercade Effect.
Evercade Effect.
Hey everybody, this is Ed from the Evercade Effect. I didn't think I'd be releasing a second video today, but we have some breaking news. We now have a first sneak peek at the 2024 roadmap, and this is very exciting. So I'm just going to dive right into it, and that's what we're going to talk about. Blaze announced this directly on their Discord, and I wasn't sure what to expect. We can see here we don't have a lot of information, and that's usually what they do to tease us. But as you'll notice, for both July and November, we have the new hardware. I'm pretty sure, I think I know what that is, but I'm going to get to that in a moment. So no surprise, we have Sunsoft 2, we have Pico 4. What we have learned from this is that we're getting two carts in July. We're getting two carts. In September, we're getting two carts, and then, November and December. So we know at least that we're getting 8 more carts for the rest of the year. So that's good to know. Now, I will say, I wish they teased the colors, right? I really wish that I knew, are we getting more purple, which would be friggin' fantastic, getting those arcade collections. It's just going to be more of the red, or are we going to be getting the blue collections? But all right, so let's jump into what I think the new hardware is, especially since it's spaced out, right? Let's go into speculation mode. So to me, that looks like I'm almost pretty sure that's when they're going to do the Super Pockets. I'm pretty sure they're going to do the Super Pockets, one in July, one in November, even though they're under Hypertech's, Blaze's sister brother company, Hyper Megatech. But I think that's pretty obvious because they've never done a separate Hyper Megatech roadmap. For those of you who don't know, Blaze created that second company to release their accessories and hardware and things that can go along with this. So that's really what I think it is. Now, could it be other peripherals? Could it be like an arcade stick? Could it be a trackball? Yes, but to be honest, I don't see them doing that. If it was just one new hardware, then I would say, okay, it's going to be another new console, but I don't think we're going to see an EXP2 or a VS2 yet. I could be dead wrong, but I think it's still too early for that. If we were to see that, maybe the November, because it's kind of closer, to the Christmas holidays. But I just don't speculate that. Another thing we could see are 2 limited editions. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like an EXP reskin, like the Duke EXP. That would make a lot more sense if we got that. I could also see another VS reskin, because you could argue, well, technically Hyper Megatech is different. No, this is going to be Evercade hardware, not Hyper Megatech Evercade hardware, if you will. So I'm still going to stand by what I said, that first, I think the highest probability is going to be the 2 Super Pockets. The second highest probability is going to go ahead, and it's going to be just a reskin of the hardware that we have. I've talked about this before in other videos, but Blaze is, they're still making improvements to the existing, firmware and all that. I think there's more they can do, like with the UI. I think there's more they can do with the EXP, with the battery and whatnot. Updates to get a more accurate representation, sleep mode, all those other good things. So yeah, this is exciting news. We get our first peek at the roadmap. Even though I wish we could see the colors. Blaze hasn't done that in the past. They haven't said, oh, these are definitely going to be blue carts. These are definitely going to be purple and red, because things can change. This gives them more flexibility to shuffle around. Maybe they get that last minute licensing deal and it's something else. So this is good. This is hyped up. This news hypes me up. Other thing I just wanted to go back and, point out that I want to say definitely by the end of April, we should be getting that announcement. Hopefully the next carts, or maybe, I would say maybe by the end of this month, because right now, today, recording this, it's the 27th. Who knows, though? This is all very, very exciting. Let me know in the comments below, because we're going to talk about this a lot on this week's Evercast. Let me know your speculation. What do you think? What do you think we're going to get? Am I wrong about any of this? Am I right about any of this? Are you excited, or are you just kind of like, meh? Let me know, and bye-bye. Thank you, Crashline, Mr. Shua, and the Immortal Sojourn!